Good afternoon, all the esteemed members of NISTI, all our patron members, all our distinguished partners for industry and various institutions, as well as all the young minds present today in the webinar. In an era where the sustainability is not just a choice, but an imperative, the textile industry is poised to lead transformative change. It is with this sense of purpose that the North India section of the Textile Institute welcomes you to the today's webinar on waste to wealth with sustainability and circularity. We are honored to have Mr. Shankar from who is an IIT Delhi alumnus and the founder of Sri Ranga Polyester Private Limited, will share his expertise on transforming PET bottle waste into recycled fibers, yarns, garments, and he has very well established brand called Ecoline clothing and various other products such as grow bags, elite bags, and more pioneering work on the circular economy. For those who are new to our community of NISTI, allow me to introduce NISTI first, which was established in 1989 under the visionary leadership of Professor N.M. Savani, then director of IIT Delhi, and Dr. J.K. Nigam, then director of Sri Ram Institute of Industrial Research, New Delhi, alongside various stalwarts like Professor V.K. Kothari, who is present in the meeting today, and others. Through all these initiatives, NISTI is a proud chapter of the Textile Institute, Manchester, which is itself a globally authority with over 110 years of legacy attached with it, with 65 patents, 4 industry partners, and 5 institutional partners as of now. NISTI fosters collaboration between technocrats, industry pioneers, and various academia personalities who drive the innovation and sustainable progress in the textile sector. We are privileged to have Professor V.K. Kothari, a founder member and the patron whose contributions continue to guide our mission. NISTI remains committed to advancing knowledge and the sustainability through the impactful initiatives. Over the recent past, we have conducted number of webinars which is focused on the sustainability and innovations in textiles. We had initially something by Darli Koshi on the fashion for a sustainable future, subsequently by Dr. Sheshadri Ramkumar. Then the latest have been through by Dr. M.S. Parmar, who is the Director General NITRA, who presented a very good initiative which they have taken for the application of milkweed fiber in textiles. And lately we have the today's webinar by Mr. Shankar. And this webinar will definitely continue to have the legacy of NISTI to carry forward. We invite all the members present in the webinar today to contribute to this journey, whether as a NISTI patron or as a NISTI partner, institutional partner, or as professional. And in fact, more details are available on our website, nistireg.in. This webinar, as I said in the beginning, is being streamed live on the NISTI YouTube channel. And we will invite all our participants to do visit our social media handles and remain updated about our various activities. With these words, I would first introduce our speaker, Mr. Shankar, briefly before I invite Dr. Lal for taking the proceeding forward and give his keynote address. Mr. Shankar, as I said, is a postgraduate in polymer technology from IIT Delhi with over 42 years of experience in various organizations in India and abroad. He published a paper on PP and PE blends to reduce fibrillation of films. He holds 2 patents on PET, PTT, and PET, PBT polyester blends as engineering plastics and fiber. He is the founder and the chairman of Sri Renga Polyester Private Limited in Kurur. Since 2008, manufacturing recycled polyester fiber from post-consumer consumer PET bottles. He started a garment unit in Karur manufacturing t-shirts from the recycled polyester fiber from scrap, which is the scrap of the PET bottles with a social science in mind. Garments are sold in the brand name Ecoline clothing. Waistcoat and the blazers are the new addition to his garment collections, which proved uh, popular among the personalities like the Prime Minister recently wore it and addressed the parliament some time back. He's also a creator with innovative mind, and developed various products like paver blocks using sludge waste, canvas cloth, uh, professional bags, and the grow bags using the recycled PET bottle fabrics and vegan sheets. He is also an active member of CII and held positions as convener or of various panels, and also at the Karur chapter, he's also the chairman. With these words, I once again welcome Mr. Shankar for accepting our request to be the speaker for this webinar. And with these words, I am delighted to invite our esteemed chairman, Dr. R.A. Lal, to address you all and take the proceeding forward. Before I invite Dr. Lal, I just want to announce one more thing. Maybe the participants who are willing to have a participation certificate from us may drop a line in the chat box along with their name and the email address so that we can deliver them the certificates. So with these words, I invite Dr. Lal to address and thank you all once again. Namaskar. Dr. Lal, please.
Thank you, Dr. Yadav, and thank you all the participants. I welcome all the participants, including our senior professors, Dr. V.K. Kothari and Professor Kusal Sen. There are new faces and there are NISTI faces also, and I thank them all. And overall, I thank Mr. Sankar, who has agreed that Dr. Yadav, as he said, that he has been trying to catch him for a very long time. He spoke to me many times and he said, I am not able to get his time because he is so important person and he is the expert of such a privileged and important subject, which is the need of the hour. Before I say something more, I really, we are in NISTI, we are proud of Dr. Yadav. He has got today such an emergent situation is, I should not say it is a personal thing. His mother has fallen in bathroom and he had a hospital emergency. But despite all those eventualities, he has made it a point to come and be present here for conducting this webinar. Because among the NISTI alma mater, I find he is the best expert and an asset to the NISTI. And without him, really, we would have been able to manage, but not the way Dr. Yadav has been managing. So thank you, Dr. Yadav. We are very proud of you, and you are always at your service. And I have seen you, means all of us have seen you. Despite your family issues, you have been very much dedicated to NISTI and have always been at the service of NISTI. As regards to the comment of Sri Ravi Shankar Gopal, who has been our regular supporter, he is present in all the webinars, and there are so many others also, but I always see Mr. Ravi Shankar Gopal, he is interactive also. He always poses questions to the speaker, and all those are relevant questions. So welcome, Mr. Ravi Shankar, and I hope that today also you are having an interactive session, and on this other side, the Dhurandhar very big expert is there, Mr. K. Shankar, who will be able to reply all your questions. We have been, our attempt for last 2-3 years has been on sustainability. And whatever webinars or seminars we have conducted, all those were on sustainability. And we, with our best effort, try to bring the best knowledge experts in the country and sometimes internationally also. And the topics are also topical, titles are topical, and we try to make the NISTI webinars and seminars very relevant. And that is the reason we get a lot of support from our participants. And always the attendance is very, very encouraging. We have the Zoom capacity of 100, and I can vouch that we are getting the best attendance. I have seen the webinars, I have attended webinars of many organizations, very much leading organizations. But attendance, what I have seen was very poor. In spite of having 20 people, 20, 15 people from organization, their attendance was not crossing more than 30. But our attendance always goes over 70, and many times it has surpassed 100. And many had to wait. Like last webinar, many were not able to join. So this is the love you people are showering on NISTI. Today's title or topic is also very much relevant. The sustainable polyester, recycled polyester fiber, which is an alternative to virgin fiber. As you know, virgin fiber comes from the petroleum product crude oil. And by having more dependency on this recycled polyester fiber from the PET bottles and other plastic waste, we are not only reducing the burden on crude oil and virgin fiber, but we are also reducing the waste going to the landfills and oceans. Energy saving is also there, almost 5% saving there, less energy it takes than the virgin fibers. It saves the carbon footprint of around 32%. The present contribution of this polyester fiber is about 49%, and it is almost going to be doubled in 2030. I am seeing, though I am in Ministry of Commerce, I am seeing the applications which are there for making recycled product, for importing recycled polyester fibers. And out of 100, 150 applications, we are considering in every quarter, means every 15 days, 70% are from the product for the products which are made from recycled polyester fiber, and they are blended with cotton or viscose or any other. The leading brands are Gokuldas, Shahi, Richa Global, Gaurav International, Tridnic, and all. And in textile products, Vardhaman, Royal Textiles, so many companies are there. They are using recycled polyester fibers. And leading supplier here in these brands is Redbury. That is, I think it is from Reliance. So the fiber is very relevant, and I want you to listen from the horse's mouth. He has lot of data, lot of information for you. When he was sharing the PPT, I observed that he has got lot to speak. He has got lot of knowledge to share. So let us give more time to him rather than speaking on all these formalities. So with these words, I will end my talk here and hand over the board to Mr. Sankar for taking you to the journey of this recycled polyester fiber manufacturing and its advantages, disadvantages. Mr. Sankar.
Good afternoon to everyone. I'm extremely happy, appearing in front of you, sharing my experience in polyester, mostly on recycled polyester. The topic is on creating wealth out of waste. Hope I am audible to everyone.
Yes.
Yeah. Next slide, please. Before jumping into the topic, I always feel that we as Indians, we are poised to reach bigger goals, larger heights. So I would, describe today's India like, the silent, smart, unstoppable country. People underestimate it. We do everything in silence and give large surprises. Many things may be a budgeted one, but we always give a brilliant ideas and brilliant products, which has been proved time and again. Next, please. Yeah. See, I started the company in 2008, a place called Karur in Tamil Nadu. Initially, we were just collecting the bottles and converting them into hot washed flakes and exporting to China, USA, Korea, and other Far East countries. That was the time there was a great demand for PET flakes. And that's the initial stage. We were literally on the street collecting bottles, educating people how to collect the bottles. In fact, there are so many walas like, Daru wala, Tambaku wala, RC wala. You can say many walas, but I am a simple, though an engineer, I am a kabaddi wala. I'm proud to say that I am a kabaddi wala because I just go down to the level of collecting the bottles and creating value to the products. After the flakes, we just kept on adding products, and they've come up to garments and other products. I'll just explain one by one. Next, please. Yeah, the flakes production started in 2008, and we started the staple fiber in 2015. Our majority products were only dope dyed. They were not interested in semi-dull and black. Basically, it was a necessity based on the demand of the neighboring, districts and the state itself, because the quantity required was more for melange and OE yarn. Looking at the market, we started the yarn production in 2018. That was based on conversion. And we were interested in showing how a bottle can become a garment, how to show to the people. We thought we will shift from B to B to B to C. In 2021, during the COVID time, we launched our garment, and slowly we introduced one by one, starting from round neck up to hoodies. Next, please. Yeah. This is a composition of the board. I'm the chairman. My wife, again an IITian from IIT Madras. She is the vice chairman. My son, Sendil Shankar, the VIT mechanical engineer. He is a current managing director. And my daughter-in-law, a lawyer, and taking care of HR and company secretaryship. Next, please. Can you just play this? I think there is no volume here. Yeah. Next, please. Yeah. I think all of us know about the 17 goals, stipulated by United Nations. I marked the goals are, we have contributed to the country, the good health, quality education to our employees, training part, clean water, sanitation, clean energy, innovations, and economic growth, and the life on land. Of course, the climate. Hello. The climate action, we have contributed a lot to this. Next, please. Yeah. See, how do we contribute to the United Nations goals? We are into solid waste management. Every waste is recycled The waste arising out of the recycling part, the waste of waste is also converted into value-added products, which you will see one by one later on. We use the renewable energy, wind, solar and biomass. We do afforestation within the company and also afforestation help for our family members and friends. We do have a rain harvesting within the company up to 5 lakhs liters annually. So totally we are into sort of sustainable practices in the company. Next please. Yeah. The products what all we make the garments, auto technical textiles, home textiles, industrial, elite bags and growing, the grow bags, the plant bags. Of course we supply polyester staple fiber, yarn and fabrics. Next please. So where are these rPET is used? They go to construction, they go to automotive, protective, medical, home textile, apparels and packing textiles. Next please. Right. So this is a garment, is a polo t-shirt. These are all 100% rPET based t-shirts made from 10 PET bottles, 10 1 liter bottles. This is the first introduction in the name of Ecoline clothing, that's our brand. Next please. These are the jackets what we introduced. My passion used to watch our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. I used to get aghast at looking at the variety of colors, variety of styles he used to wear. So that gave an inspiration to see that why not we make a jacket out of recycled polyester, and we made 100% polyester, also a mix of organic cotton. Next please. Right, this is me wearing the jacket when we introduced it. Next. Right, the next application is in the automotive, underneath the carpet. The carpets what is used in automobile, the course of fiber, we supply now to Hyundai, Kia Motors, Maruti, Toyota and then Tech Mahindra. The latest cars, all the cars have our fiber and it is through the ancillary unit and they make the ultimate product and then give it to the manufacturer, original manufacturers. Next please. The same fiber is also used for a liner, headliner. Next. Right. You would have seen, the felt what is pasted in the car dicky, all through. In the felt is made from rPET and we have supplied, I would say every month, we allot 1 crore of bottles exclusively for automotive applications. Next please. Is all known to people. I'm just giving an information that where all the rPET can be used. The traditional quilt what today is used by everyone has got a layer of rPET in the form of a wadding. There many layers put together to give you warmth. There again the bottle. I proudly say that whatever bottle we drink and throw comes back to you as a quilt. Literally, you're just covering yourself with a bottle. Next, please. Also in the form of pillows. This is a very old story. Next, please. Yeah. rPET is also used in, the cushions, sofas. A better alternative to polyurethane. Gives a longer life and longer life to the sofa. Next. Right. So the same rPET in the form of a geotextile extensively used today in all the national highways. This is like a cloth what is spread on the road area over which the aggregates are placed. Basically, the function of geotextile is to absorb rain water and then dissipate through the sides so that the road remains intact. It gives you a longer life. It is used extensively today. Many would have watched it being used while crossing the road. Next, please. They also used for lining the canal so that water seepage is less and evaporation is also avoided. Next, please. Yeah. We have a few customers. We have given our yarn to them, and they have made the ticking fabric, which is used in the mattress. So I'm happy to say that the bottle is used for the bed as well as for the quilt. So the entire bedroom is today being decorated by the discarded bottle and taken a different life and come back to the bedroom. Next, please. This is a Scotch Brite, the green color. The base of that is a polyester fiber. This is a 15 denier fiber over which the abrasives are coated. These were supplied to 3M when they were shifting from nylon to polyester. This is another very good example for carpet fiber. Next, please. This is a grow bag what we made. We just made a carpet and then we converted it into grow bags. Next. Yeah, see here the advantage of the grow bags compared to conventional HDP plastics. This is breathable. Being a non-woven, it is breathable. So excess water will come out of it. There will be no stagnation, and being porous, the air is freely go and come, and by which you get a better yield. The plants are very happy. I've literally experienced it in my farm. I saw the difference between the traditional one and grow bag made from carpet. Next, please. Yeah. Now we have made different kinds of bags, small to large, satisfying the customers. Next. Yeah. We have recently introduced a bag which is made from carpet fabric, woven fabric, along with vegan leather. This vegan leather is made from sugar bagasse. I have a friend who is close to me. We just purchased the leather from them and then added our fabric and made an elite bag like your laptop bags. Next, please. Bags for women. Next. Yeah. The recent attempt what we made is we made the acoustic board. We used a 4 denier course of fiber. Whatever material we had in the company, with the help of our institute, we made 10 mm board and we tried within the company as an acoustic board. It has come out very well. We are still working on it, making it commercially available. Next, please. Yeah. So we have a effluent treatment plant where we wash the bottle, right? We're not a very big company, but we do process around 1.8 million bottles on a daily basis. 1.8 million on a daily basis. In the process, we get a lot of sludge. The dirt becomes a sludge. We were just wondering how to handle the waste of waste. The sludge. We also have a boiler, which is a firewood. We took the boiler ash and the sludge, mixed it with cement and the aggregates and made the paver block, which again we use within the company. The strength of it is on par with traditional paver block, not for a heavy duty, at least for working purposes this is sufficient. So the idea is see to that nothing is wasted within the company. Every part is used. In the case of a bottle cap, we sell the bottle caps to the nearby companies to make battery cases and vegetable crates. The label what is there is given to the cement factories as a boiler fuel. Next, please. Yeah, we also experimented converting the rPET bottles and made a monofilament. This monofilament of 2 mm thick, which can be used, which can be a replacement to GE wire can be used for vegetable growing, even for grapes garden. Next, please. Yeah. So, looking at us, the government, Tamil Nadu government has given us a Green Award in 2023. CII has given us a Business Innovation Award. Recycling Federation in Tamil Nadu state also awarded us. And a college in Madurai, Tyagaraja College also awarded us as in the best company on sustainability. Next, please. Yeah. These are photographs. This is given by the collector in Tamil Nadu. Next. Yeah. This is from CII, Southern Region. This is from the Recycling Federation. This is from Tyagaraja College, given by then Vice President Venkaiah Naidu. Coming to the main part, looking at our collections, Indian Oil Corporation wanted to, buy some jackets from us, and they approached and they in fact came to a factory, had a visit. They purchased some 500 waistcoat, what you call the Nehru jacket or a Modi jacket, and distributed to all their executives, and they were happy about it. Parallelly, they were also working on sustainability part, and what they did is they presented a jacket to Bill Gates, also his wife, and one they gave it to Petroleum Minister Mr. Puri, and Mr. Puri was so happy looking at it, wearing it, instantly wore it. Then he suggested to Indian Oil Corporation, why don't you give it to the Prime Minister? We'll be all the more happy wearing it. So a day came, they said that, can you make it to the Prime Minister? They said, okay, fine, we can certainly do it. But the condition is that, I cannot stitch for him because, he has got tailoring divisions across the country. And they asked us to send 2 sets of 8 color fabrics, one to Ahmedabad, another one to Delhi. After 2 months, I got a call saying that it has been stitched by the famous tailor Jade Blue in Ahmedabad, and it was sent to Bangalore. There was a energy week during G20 conference. We were asked to put up a stall. We were asked to be there. It was presented to our Prime Minister by Indian Oil Corporation Chairman Mr. Vaidya, and it was a great occasion for us. A product made from Karur in Tamil Nadu, and has reached the Prime Minister, the highest place of the country. We were extremely happy about it, and our Prime Minister. Next, please. This is another one. We gave a jacket to our CM, Mr. Stalin. He just came to the stall, he saw it, and we gifted to him. And the moment immediately he wore it, and he was extremely happy, debating and interacting with the crowd over there. Next, please. Yeah. So when Prime Minister was gifted, we were just wondering. We don't know whether he's going to wear it or not. But within 2-3 days, he wore it. He came to the Parliament, addressed the entire, MPs. He spoke nearly for 2 hours. He did not speak a single word about the product, but the media took the attention. Media was beaming and describing about the product. Even they just gave a caption like, Prime Minister with the blue jacket giving a green message. That was a very interesting part. That particular message has given a lot of meaning, and it reached the entire country. We were too busy with the journalists, with the media nearly for 10 days. We were extremely elated because the Prime Minister wore it. Next, please. The same jacket, also went to USA when he met Joe Biden in one of the meetings. The same jacket was there in the White House. We were all the more happy, reaching the United States. Next, please. He wore different colors in different occasions. This is with the Brazilian Prime Minister. Next. This is during G7 meeting in Japan. He was a different person compared to others. He was with our Indian attire and with our jacket. Next. This is another color which wore it, and a real elegant product what he wore. Next. Yeah. He did not stop, wearing himself. He is the person wherever he visited, whichever country he went, he boasted about the product. When he was called by Bhutan, he was given the highest civilian award, and during the dinner, he wore our jacket. He was experimenting with the Bhutan Prime Minister, asking him, "Can you tell me what it is by touching it?" So he said that it looks like a silk. So our person said, no, this is made from PET bottles. Why don't you call our person to your country, whatever bottles you have, you can convert them into your own garments. So immediately we got a call from Bhutan Prime Minister. He came on a line. We had a conference call. On the invitation, we visited Bhutan. We went around the country and met him, had a long discussion with him, and promised to convert the bottle into their own attires, Nepali attires. Next, please. Yeah. So we just presented a photograph of him. It is a canvas made from rPET fabric, bottle fabric. Which canvas we made it within the company. Even the print is taken in the company. This is a sublimation print of his photo. We gave it to him and I was very happy receiving it. Next, please. This is an interesting achievement for us. Looking at, we making the jackets, also Prime Minister wore it. Army, the Siachen regiment, many would have heard about this, which is the largest regiment in the world, having 1 lakh soldiers, headed by a brigadier. They called us, why don't you supply jackets? You are welcome to regiment. So we reached Ladakh. We were there for a week, and the kind of collection what they do is very expensive. Now our Jawans are serving at the height of 24,000 feet, a temperature of -60 during peak winter. There are waste collected at that height also from the base camp. All these bottles are started by the local women employed by the army, and they have a small crusher. They crushed pure bottle, no dirt in it. The flakes were, ferried by helicopter, and then from the base camp to Delhi by flight. From Delhi, it came to us by train. It was brought by the Jawans, and we in turn converted into jackets. This regiment, Siachen regiment, has got 10 souvenir shops all over Ladakh. The highest motorable road called Khardungla, there is one souvenir shop. You will find our jackets hanging over there. All the visitors do buy it. I have seen, many friends calling us, talking about this product, buying it over there. This is another great achievement for us. Next, please. Yeah. So we were honored by the brigadier. They were extremely happy, and we, greeted them. We greeted with our stole. The stole what they're wearing is also made from PET bottles. Yeah. We also sell our jacket and t-shirts abroad. We are in a hectic discussion with country Qatar. We met one of the prominent family minister within the family, and we're likely to set up a plant over there, converting the bottle. And this is the photo. What you see is Qatar cricket club. All these guys are wearing our t-shirts. Next. Our local ministers visited our factory, appreciating our effort. Next. Bisleri, the largest water company, they are holding a 40% share in the market. We have an MOU with them, and wherever they collect the bottle, and we are going to convert them into garments, and they'll be, using it for their programs promoting sustainability and circularity. Next, please. Yeah, the same thing. We're exchanging MOU with them. We have many certifications. Of course, GRS is a standard one. Apart from that, there is something called ocean-borne plastics. Whatever bottles collected from the ocean or the river bodies, it's a special certificate. There are customers asking for, fibers made from those bottles at a premium. We do supply to them. We have Ocotex, we have got ISO 9000, 14000 and Z. Next. Yeah, next please. This is the same thing. Next. Yeah. See, every product what we sell, we give a certification saying that what is the amount of carbon dioxide saved, what is the water saving. Being a dope diet, we don't use single water for dyeing, so water is saved. So we give a certificate for the entire products purchased. Next please. Yeah. So there's a company called Green Stitch, again an IIT Delhi product. He gives us, he's the one who's doing the complete assessment of the products, and based on his calculation, we give the savings part to the customers. So 6 bottle makes 1 round neck, then it saves so much of carbon dioxide, so much of water.
Yes, Mr. Shankar.
Nearly 3 lakh. Yeah.
No, please proceed. I thought you lost connection.
No.
Please
Is it
proceed.
okay to you?
Thank you.
Is it clear to you?
It's clear. It's clear now. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is a figure of the carbon saving and the water saving. Next, please. Yeah. So what are the kinds of recycling? Is what we do is a mechanical recycling, but there are chemical recycling, and then dissolution methods, and continuous depoly and repoly methods. I'm just touching upon a technology, how other kind of recycling also taking place in today's scenario. Next. What are the sustainable fibers? The polyester, the nylon, the viscose and the lyocell, modal, casein, and many other products. Next. Yeah. See, this information I've just collected. In fact, I also had a discussion once with Arvind. They have tied up with a company called Parfait Global, and they are doing a reverse spinning process and removing the fibers individually, and separating them, and accordingly they are recycling it into respective products and selling it. They are under the process now. Next, please. Yeah, this is again taken from the Parfait Global. They have a technology to remove the elastomer through a technology called de-elastane, and then polyester fiber is separated and then made into pellets or a filament. The fiber is done in the reverse process and then removed. Next, please. Yeah. This is again taken from the net only. The blended fabric or dissolved in solvent and then separated. Solvent recovery is done, and the polyester made into chips. Cotton becomes a viscose. Next. There's another company, Circularity. I think it was there, it was closed for some time, they again restarted with the support of the leading brands. They also adopt the same process of putting in the solvent, dissolving, and then making viscose and polyester separately. The yet another company called Infina in Germany also does the same thing. Here, the cellulose is activated, using urea, making into carbamate powder. Then it is processed in a traditional way. This is different from a normal viscose where it is sustainable. Yeah. Next. Today Zara has taken a work to see how they can support the sustainability. They say that you can bring the old garment, we will repair and give it to you, or if you don't want it, just give it to us, we will do a resale, or if you want to donate, we can also do so. No, these things are now done by Zara. Looking at Zara, I think other fashions are also now getting into this act of supporting sustainability. Next. See, the statistic what I collected is 92 million tons of textile waste per year with 50 kg per capita consumption around the world. Heaps and bounds of clothes are available, but not much is done in the textile. The new technologies are really emerging now, and we are also thinking of how best we can do it. Currently, what we do is, whoever is giving back the 100% polyester back to us, we beat them into fiber again and mix with virgin fiber, fresh fiber, and give them back the garments. Next, please. People will talk about microplastics. Recently, also there was a meeting and which went inconclusive. People talk about microplastics, right? What I marked in yellow is that India doesn't yet recognize the impact of plastics and chemicals on health. In international negotiation on the Global Plastic Treaty, India and other countries have expressed reservation on including discussion on health in the plastic treaty and said that these matters to be taken up separately, not to mingle with this. So this hue and cry is not yet, proved anywhere else, but there's a noise made on the microplastics. Next, please. So what is today's India is that we build engineers, we build innovators, and not dead end divisions. We're exporting talent, digital skills, and we don't export fear. India doesn't rise alone but also lift others. There are many cases in that. India thrives in diversity, others collapse in uniformity. We're marching towards positive balance of payment, more exports and less imports, which is happening now slowly. Future global decisions will be made in Delhi over a period. Next, please. Yeah. So I just talked about the forestation. In my factory, we have more than 3,000 trees, more than 15 years old, giving 3 to 4 degrees less compared to the city. And there are factories, offices inside, contributing something to the country. Next, please. Yeah. So we have many varieties. We have 175 varieties of trees within the campus. It's an integrated farm with all kinds of creature here. And I welcome all to visit my factory. With this, I'll just wind up. I have a video to show just for 5 minutes, explains the entire process. Can you please link it, please? Dr. Yadav? Yeah.
Yeah, just a moment, sir. Let me run that video.
Yeah. There's an issue with an audio. I think you'll have to excuse me on this.
Yes, audio would be a problem at the moment.
I can connect it here.
Is it visible, sir?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And just for the information of everyone, I will just share the link to this video, which is available also on the YouTube. So probably you can watch it at a later stage also.
I'm just giving him noise from my side. Is it? You can hear?
You can hear.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, I'll just wind up. I'm open to questions. I hope I have enlightened everyone.
Thank you very much, sir. It was really very enlightening and to see the journey through which you had passed
Yeah.
and carry forward the message of sustainability and the recycling of the plastics. At the same time, it is very disheartening to see that, as pointed out by you, that still in India, we are not serious enough on these microplastics, and even the plastic hazards are not well um,
Yes.
given attention, right? So I think this is the high time that some kind
Yes.
of awareness and some kind of policy decisions are taken, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, with this, I think I can take up the question and answer, sir. There are a few
Yeah.
queries which have come up in the chat.
Yeah.
So it will be nice. Okay, if I just take those one by one.
Yeah. Please. Yeah.
Okay, there is a general inquiry whether you started your career from Bombay dyeing in 1971, sir,
No,
somehow.
no, actually, I started my career in Calico Polyester in Baroda in 1982.
Okay,
That was my first job.
right, sir, right,
Incidentally, my first job was in virgin polyester staple fiber, and then
right.
ended my career with the future of polyesters on a recycling polyester in 2008. And again
That's
started
nice.
my company in polyester. So I became a polyester man. My name Shankar Polyester.
That's nice. That's nice to know, sir. Sir, there's one question, Mr. Subham Pandey from Reliance. So he's asking, Mr. Subham, would you like to ask yourself, or shall I put the question on behalf of you? I'm just enabling now unmuting.
Yeah.
Probably you can raise the hand and I can unmute you. Mr. Subham. Mr. Subham, I'm not able to see your hand. Okay, so I read the question on the behalf of Subham. So he wants to know, sir, in recycling,
Yeah.
what the conversion cost to make the garment as compared to the virgin raw material? Is it practically possible for MSMEs? In fact, so he wants to know that.
See, I mean, I'm proud to say that we are the company who are totally from the dirty bottle to the pretty garment. We have the entire spectrum, and there are companies who do individual business like only making staple fiber or only making
Hmm.
fabric, the yarn, right? So we have everything except the processing part. We do the entire process, and there is a premium attached to the sustainable products compared to the virgin. It is definitely 20% costlier compared to virgin products.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, on the side by side, what is the best way to collect the used bottles? As we all know that there is no any organized way at the moment to collect it, like other raw materials. On the contrary, so what's the pros and cons? If you like to explain on that, sir.
Okay, sir. Can I speak now?
Uh, this is a
Hello?
question by Mr. Subham. He wants to know what's the best way to collect the used bottles because
Yeah.
there's no organized way as of now
No,
in
that's what I'm
India.
saying. Among all plastics, the highest recycled plastic is PET bottles. 95% of the PET bottles are recycled today. Nearly 3,000 tons of PET bottles are recycled on a daily basis. There are nearly 50 companies across India converting the bottle into staple fiber, filament yarn, and many products. So it is totally organized compared to other plastics. I mean, even the
Hmm.
textile to textile also sort of awareness being created. But
Hmm.
among all plastics, PET bottle is highly organized and highly recycled.
Okay. So, Mr. Subham, I think you have raised your hand, so I'm just unmuting yourself. So, in case you want to ask any other question, Mr. Subham, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, so thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So my question,
At the
my
same
first
time, I would
question,
request you be brief because we have to cover many questions in the
yeah,
chat. So
definitely,
you
sir,
just be
definitely.
brief. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Subham.
So my first question was related to sir has mentioned only 20% cost will be higher, but we all are focusing recycle. But my question is for MSMEs, not for
Yeah.
big companies, because big companies can bear the cost of 20%, 30%.
Yeah.
But for MSMEs, it will be difficult to survive in recycle business. So, what is the best way? What should be the technology? Is it like I was in China? I have seen many of the recycling companies where their manufacturing cost as the sometimes they are also their manufacturing cost was cheaper as compared to the virgin raw material. So, is it any because they were using mechanical recycling, some people were using chemical recycling. So what is the best way? My question is related to that, sir, because
Yeah. It is.
20% cost is very higher, sir, and we like any MSMEs cannot survive at that cost.
See, compared to China, we are only 20 or 30%, by volume, right? So the technology is well established in China, right? Now it is taking shape in India. It is beginning now. 20% premium over a period can be diluted to zero, and if many players are getting into the field, by then I'm sure it will be on par with the Virgin. And in fact, now we are also making ways and means of making it attractive to customers, placing it close to Virgin, right? So the steps are being taken. It will be done one day. It will be done.
Okay, so it's done, Mr. Subham. Thank you. Uh, so we can now invite Mr. Ravi Shankar ji. He wants to have a question.
Yeah.
Ravi Shankar ji, would you like to raise your hand so that I can unmute you? Okay. Maybe I can read his question. So his question is, can we make PET fiber from garment cut waste generated from the 100% polyester knit fabrics? And the second question is, what is the minimum economic quantity for this process for recycling, sir?
See, collecting the used garments and beating them into fiber, it's a business already happening in Tirupur. Okay, they do cotton, so they as well do the polyester, and whatever is beaten will have a lesser staple length. So what we do is we mix with a fresh recycled polyester along with it and give a next life to it, and it is happening now. It's happening. In fact, it's prevalent in Tirupur.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the general queries are coming, sir, like, can we get a copy of the PPT presentation? So,
Yeah, you can always
um,
circulate it, sir. No problem. You can share
okay.
it. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Thank you very much, sir.
yeah, yeah.
The other question of Ravi Shankar ji is that is the process of deploying and polymerization of the PET waste commercially viable, sir, at the moment?
Uh, there are
And
two, there are two companies already involved in this. There's a company called JP Ecotex in Gujarat who are doing a chemical recycling. That is, they don't go down to monomer stage. They stay somewhere little above, BHET or in the form of a trimer, tetramer kind of a monomer, and then it is repolymerized into PET chips. And there also a company called Revalue. They are literally doing the chemical recycling. They go down to the polymer, depoly and repoly into chips.
okay.
Yeah.
So I think Ravi Shankar ji, it answers your question. Now there are a few hands which are raised, sir. Probably I can take one by one and I can then go to the chat for any questions.
Yeah.
Mr. Shalil Chawla, I'm just unmuting you. Please go ahead and ask your question, sir. And request you that you please be brief. Yeah. Mr. Shalil. Mr. Shalil, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are very
Please
much audible, sir.
carry
Please
on,
proceed.
Yeah,
please.
yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks for the opportunity. First and foremost, sir, you made a very, very impactful, and nuance that, I would say more a statement because it was like a white paper, very, very explicit. And I think at length you took the pain of attempting on this microplastic part of the business. As a layman, what I understand is microplastic implications include negative impacts on ecosystem where they cause physical harm and chemical toxicity to aquatic and terrestrial organism. So for human, microplast can enter the food chain, which is the, I think, worst case scenario. This is how it becomes both a health hazard as well as, a chemical hazard. So my request is, what is your take that how exactly ecologically it is impacting, in the given situation in Indian environment? Thank you so much.
I'm unable to answer this question because nothing is proved physically that the microplastic has damaged someone, and someone has got admitted because he had microplastics, and by which he had so many diseases. Yes, of course, it is a debatable point, and people are now getting into biodegradable polyester, right? So once it becomes biodegradable, the question of microplastic will not arise. It's like cotton or a viscose, which can be eaten away by the nature. And we are also seriously getting into biopolymers, biodegradable polymers based on plant, raw materials. We are working on it. I think everyone will jump into this wagon, and there is no clarity on microplastic as of now. So I'm unable to comment on that. Yes, it is. There's a noise created, and it is not only for microplastic. In many forms, you can describe whichever you wanted. Right from the tires, what is used in the car, there's a burnout happening, a lot of microplastic created over there. Where do they land? Everything goes to the ocean, right? So the life underneath the ocean, of course, is definitely affected, and attention to be made to see that everything is degradable. We are working on it. We will be part of it. I hope research happens at a faster pace to address this issue. Thank you. I just forgot to
Thank you.
mention that the jacket what I'm wearing is again made from PET bottle, made out
Yes.
of 23 1 liter bottle. In our company's a new introduction, and I'm just wearing it. I'm a sort of doing a road show with you all. I'm a showpiece here.
That's so nice of you. Now, I request Professor Kushal Sen to come on and please ask your question, sir. Please unmute, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, we're very proud
Thank
of
you, sir.
as an alumni, and that you have not only been taking this subject, but you have made it pretty big in the sense that from raw to the various kinds of products. So that's a very important thing. Otherwise, people say fiber is anywhere there, I can use it whichever way I want to use it. So giving an example like this is very important. So I understand that you are not doing the depoly and repoly type of a process. Depolymerization, repolymerization, you are not doing. You are basically doing the flake and then melting and thing. I'm not able to hear you.
Mr. Shankar? Mr. Shankar?
No, I'm not able to listen to him. Not audible. Now it's okay. Yeah.
Are you? Can you listen
No,
to
he
me
was
now?
audible to us, but
No,
probably.
I could
Okay.
listen to you off of it, and then off I'm
Okay.
not able to say. Please,
Okay.
you may repeat that.
Okay. What I said is that, well, whatever you've done is fantastic, and I
Okay, sir.
hope a large number of our alumni follow this whenever this possible.
Yeah.
What I understand is that you are not doing the depolymerization, repolymerization process.
Yes.
So was it a very considered choice that because of the cost?
I just began in the mechanical route, sir, and we are in expansion mode. And over a period, we are thinking of getting, as I told you, getting into the biopolymers, and we might also get into chemical recycling.
So your range of denier at the moment
Yeah,
is
from
what is the range
1.2,
of,
yeah, 1.2 denier to 15 denier. What goes to the textile is 1.2 to 3 denier. And then right from 4 denier to 10 denier goes for the automotive applications. Anything beyond 10 to 15 goes for the abrasive applications.
and mostly they are staple fibers and
They're
except
all,
that
yeah,
monofilament.
yeah, staple fiber. Another thing I just forgot to mention here, we have recently installed a bi-component filament line. So we have side by side, we have a shell and core, forms, and we can process PET, PBT, PTT, nylon, acrylic, and also a polypropylene. PLA also can be done, and it's sort of a pilot plant. We are also doing a lot of experiment. Many industries also use our facilities, including the research institute, and we're into many innovative products lined up, sir. Yeah,
Very good, very good. Very
yeah,
happy about this.
yeah.
And your topic attracted at least two of my batchmates, which I can see Sushil Kumar Bhatia and I think Vijay Yadav from Canada also probably joined. That's a pretty good. Thank you
One
very
of
much.
the one of the students from IIT Delhi came down here and did an experiment in our bicomponent line, sir.
Oh, lovely. That's
Ah,
beautiful.
yeah,
And
yeah.
thank you for
Thank
being
you,
there.
thank
Lovely.
you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Before I take another hands which are raised, so I just take up some question from the chat and then I come back to the raised hands. Mr. Gurinder wants to ask that from the customer point of view, how to check for the greenwashing while selecting the recycled garments during shopping. So I think you had shown that certifications which are there, right? Yeah.
Sir, the voice on and off goes off. Can you repeat
Uh,
it, please? Yeah,
yeah. From Gurinder, he wants to ask that from customer point of view,
yeah.
how to check for greenwashing while selecting the recycled garments during shopping.
So as a final product, it is tough to differentiate the virgin with the recycle. Okay,
Yeah.
but you can always check the fabric. You can do a chemical analysis to understand whether it contains isophthalic acid. No, IPA we call it as. When there is IPA content in the fiber, it shows it is a recycled product. Otherwise, it's tough to see the difference between the two.
Okay. So the another question from the Gurinder is that what are the ideas on the micro polyester after several washes? So while differentiating within the virgin and the recycled polyester garment. So what is your idea on that?
There is absolutely no difference between the two.
Fine, fine. Mr. Sushil Kumar Bhatia ji would like to come online and ask the question. His question is that he's the 36 years of experience in the virgin polyester manufacturing, and he would like to visit your factory. So he wants to know the contact person. So probably I think we can pass on your number or your contact details to him.
Yeah, you can definitely give my number to him, sir.
Fine, sir. Fine, sir. Thank you very much. Mr. Kiran from DKT, he wants to ask that he is very keen to know, number one, whiteness part, and the second is the dye affinity and the uniformity, and the third one is the strength of the
Regarding
recycled.
yeah, understood. Regarding the lusher, the L value is talking about. Obviously, there is a difference. At least 6 degrees. The difference between the two, and it will be dull in color compared to virgin, and that's how the differentiation comes. It's a recycled product with contamination. It will be dull compared to virgin. And what is the next question he asked?
Next was on the dye affinity and the uniformity.
Yeah, see, dye affinity is much better than virgin, being a recycled product with the lower molecular weight. Dyeability is fantastic, but the variation part, yes, compared to virgin, there will be variation in the dye values, okay? Because we use different kind of bottles. One will be, let's say, 0.8, some will be 0.76. And though we do a sort of a uniform mixing of the material, we do have variations, but it is not that visible when you wear the t-shirts.
Fine, sir. And the final part is on the strength. So is there any remarkable difference in the strength point of view, sir?
See, there is 10% drop in mechanical properties compared to virgin, but this is adequate for the purpose.
Okay, sir. So regarding the applicability in the industrial products, I think you had already covered through the slides the industrial application, right?
Yeah,
Where it has been used as the geotextiles also.
yeah,
So I think that answers the question.
yeah.
And I think a lot of persons have praised your presentation, sir. And I think that is a testimony of
Thank
what you
you.
have delivered today, sir. Thank you very much. Uh, Mr. Soumyadeep Datta, he wants to ask that as the government accelerates bottle to bottle food grade recycled PET initiatives, how do you see this impacting the availability and the pricing of the PET waste for the textile recycling?
Very interesting questions. In fact, 8 months before, the bottle price started skyrocketing, from the rock bottom to the highest price of nearly 52 rupees a kilo. Why? Because a huge export of flakes took place, and also everyone jumped into bottle to bottle technology. And also, the government mandated 30% recycling to be used in products, right? So many got into the bottle to bottle concept, and because of which availability of bottles for textiles, became scarce, and by which the price went up, and we were not able to sell it in the market, at a competitive price. And now, sort of a balancing has taken place, and the prices have gone down now, and it is available for any kind of application. It is available because PET is used for staple fiber, film, right, filament, and all kinds of applications available today. And our next expansion is going to be, producing food grade flakes, which will go for bottle to bottle.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I think some of it answers his second question, which I have spelled out. His second part of the question was that what strategic steps should the innovators like us working on the polyester, cotton, textile waste to PET, pellet, and fiber recovery takes to stay competitive in this evolving landscape?
Um, See, I mean, I wish everyone jumps into this. This is not very tough technology. You can enter into any of this area, some not exactly collecting the bottle and then making the garment. You can enter anywhere in between and then support the sustainability part. And because we encourage a lot of entrepreneurs, taking our material and making garments, right? So that such a support can be given anywhere they want. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Mr. Raj Gupta, he wants to ask whether the PET flakes can be used to make new preforms. So I think you have given the examples of the sofa and those kind of things, right?
Correct. Now, preform also can be done, okay, but not 100%. It has to be made into PET chips, right? So PET chips can be again used to make the preforms. That is possible. It has been practiced. Been practiced.
Okay, sir. Before I take up the next question, sir, I think I should request you to take a glass of water. You have been
No issue.
continuously speaking and
Absolutely no problem. I am delighted
okay.
to share my experience to all the youngsters and the respected professors.
Okay. Thank you, sir. And another question from Mr. Sunil Kumar Bhatia ji. He wants to ask what is the additional cost of chemical recycling as compared to the mechanical, which you have been doing. Further, how much is the that quality of the chemical recycled that polyester staple fiber?
Yeah.
Which is better, chemically recycled or the recycled polyester staple fiber?
See, for a typical 30 ton per day staple fiber line, which is comprising of washing the bottle and then converting into a staple fiber, okay, in the mechanical route, which is costing around 40 crores, okay, end to end, right? The same thing if it is a chemical recycling method, it will be easily 100 crores. It would even go beyond 100 crores.
Okay, sir. Now, I would request the question from the ones who have raised the hand. So I start with Mr. Karthikeyan. Mr. Karthikeyan, are you around? You can unmute and please speak. Tell your question.
Yeah,
Mr.
thank you, sir.
Karthikeyan, you can ask your question. Yeah, please.
Thank you, sir. So first of all, thank you very much for the valuable insights which you
Yeah.
have given on this. And we are a home textile company, Johnson's Clothing. We are also working with the pre and post-consumer polyester wear, sir. But we are also getting the consistency in the whiteness and the dye affinity. But you have answered this question. My
Yeah.
second question is whether we can get post-consumer woven fabrics from you, sir.
Post-consumer woven fabric in what color, sir?
Sir, we are recording white and peach color.
I'll just get back to you on this. Maybe one-on-one I can answer you.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir.
So,
Great, sir. We are going to have a meet us.
Thank you.
How can make the contact with you, sir?
The contact number is available with Dr. Yadav. You
Mr. Karthikeyan, I would send to you. You can just send a email to me. I'll pass on the message.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. So my another
Yeah.
question is regarding the wood dash and event such bricks making.
Yeah.
We are also in the same research, sir, and we are doing the wood dash plus textile sludge for the brick making.
Okay.
So in this, when we get a collaboration and with you, sir.
We can certainly do it, sir. In our case, it is nothing but a dirt from the bottle and no other chemical involved in that. And we'll have to check then the leachates, once a brick is made. We can definitely work on it, sir. We can see to that, it is a safe product. I'll definitely get back to you on this.
Thank you very much, sir. Once again, thank you for the valuable insights, and we are
Yeah.
very
Thank you.
eager to
Thank you,
meet you.
Karthikeyan.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, Karthikeyan. There are some questions by Mr. Siddharth Jain in the chat box. So he has raised the hand.
Yeah.
Mr. Siddharth, please unmute yourself.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, Siddharth. Please proceed.
Sir, absolutely fantastic and inspirational journey video from right through the end. So thanks for the information. My question is, we are currently sorting the plastic PET bottles. So just we are doing the sorting of bottle, removing the cap and the other things and giving to other supplier for various use.
Yeah.
And my research is going on to move into the direction to use the plastic bottle to convert into fiber, then yarn and garment. But the question is, if I as a niche as a young person to start with, where should I start, and is there any government initiative which can help us to start the setup industry in this one?
I think every state government has got a PLI scheme where they encourage people getting into the sustainable products. But, based on the budget, you can limit your projects. Suppose you're collecting bottles, you can go up to hot wash and supply the flakes to the fiber industries or even export to different countries. If the budget is good enough, right, you can go up to the filament, go up to the fiber, right? You can go up to the garment, absolutely no problem.
Is it fine, Mr. Subham? Siddharth? Mr. Siddharth? Okay. Now, I take on the question. So our chairman, Dr. R.A. Lal, would like to ask a few questions. So over to Dr. Lal.
Shankar, it was a very nice presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Wonderful, and it was informative. And in case we make any education tour to Tamil Nadu, we would really like to take our team to your unit and show them physically
Yes, sir.
the process of manufacturing recycled polyester fiber, and more particularly the green this movement which you have taken in your
Yes.
factory and around.
Yeah.
My question is that I have myself experienced that these recycled polyester fiber products,
Yeah.
they have big peeling problem. Have you got such complaint from anybody else? And if so, what is the how it can be resolved? Second question is that in mechanical recycling, which you are doing, I understand that there are color variations. Some are pretty white and some are creamy shadow. And then dye uptake difference is also there. So when batch to batch variation is there, it gives, especially for garments, it gives variations and products are having the chances of rejection. So these two questions I would like to have a update from you and to update my knowledge in this area.
Sir, you're welcome. Your team is welcome to our factory. In fact, we encourage students to coming to our place do projects. And as I told you, IIT Delhi student has already come here and did a experiment with our bicomponent line. And nearby colleges, we invited people to be here 1 or 2 months and learn a lot from the projects. Okay. Regarding the durability part, yes, sir, yes, there could be variation. As a spun yarn, it can give a pilling effect, also the slight variation in color. But we have a window, we place it within the window so that it is in an acceptable level to the customers. And the pilling part, of course, we need to handle it with the chemical, anti-pilling chemical. But today, we use more of the filament, less of a spun yarn. Filament do not give you any pilling. So all our polo t-shirts, round neck, even other kind of products, we use a filament, a polyester filament, which is absolutely free from pilling. Anything else, sir? Any other?
Another one that variation, color variation in mechanical.
That's what the color variation is there in the spun yarn. As I told you, we have a window. We keep it within the limit, and we see to that the maximum. The variation is addressed. In the case of filament, we do not see much of a variation, sir. So we win over on this.
And for billing, what is the best solution? Because this, I have worn around 2-3 garments, one pole, this, what you call, this, it is worn like this, no?
The hoodie you would say, or a jacket?
And then second one, t-shirt also.
Okay.
So there, in both the products, pilling was too much, and I was not able to wear for more than 1 to 2 months.
Okay. I mean, we have not used much of a spun yarn in the case of a t-shirt, sir. It is used in the jackets is used in bags, the bags. But for the wearing, mostly it is the filament yarn. Filament yarn do not have a loose fibers to give a pilling, sir.
That is there. In filament yarn, the spun short fibers will be there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Mr. Sadiq from Tirupur, he wants to have a question. So generally want to know that PET bottles have some hazards. So this is his statement is. And when converting them into garments, so are there any additional processes involved to eliminate these hazards and make them suitable for garments?
See, there is nothing called hazard in the case of PET bottle. We get all kinds of bottles, water bottles, CSD, juice bottle, milk, yogurt, varnish, paint, okay. All kinds of bottle come to us, and we have a process where it's a series of operations, series of washing, wherein it is perfectly cleaned even at a higher temperature, up to 95 degrees we go to see that all the contents are removed in this, including the glue, the EVA glue, what is used for the label, okay. Every contamination is removed in the process. See to that it is safe enough to go for the fiber.
Right, sir. Dr. Mahesh Shah, he recently defended his thesis at IIT Delhi,
Yeah.
and right now he is a faculty at Gandhinagar NIFT. He wants to know from you what have been your major challenges along your journey, sir, which you might have faced.
Yes, yes. In 2008, when it was totally new to the country, to our state, I was on the road literally, right? Okay, just going around the places, educating the people, how to separate from other plastics. And we used to get hardly, let's say, a lack of bottle. Today, I'm happy that I'm able to process 1.8 million on a daily basis, collecting from different states. That's a challenge I had, and of course, it's a very, people say dirty job. Many ask me, like, you are from IIT, that too postgraduate. How come you were literally kabaddi were collecting from the gutter? But I always reply to them, whatever job you do it with, heartful devotion, right? That gives a satisfaction. I am a satisfied person because I am doing something to the country. I would say it's a social service to the country, and I'm rewarded. I am awarded by many people because I do something very important for the country. Forget the nature, forget the qualification. Okay, I enjoy it. There are challenges, of course,
Yeah, that's
right? I
nice.
enjoy it.
That's very inspiring for the, I think, younger technocrats. So, how to take up these challenges and take them to their advantage at a later stage, right?
Yeah.
It's very heartening to know that, sir. Uh, Now I move on to next question. Miss Sukanya, she wants to ask, when compared to the virgin fiber, the recycled PET and the recycled PET, which one gives more microplastic? So do you have plans to mitigate any such tendency of the microplastics?
There is no big difference between the two on the microplastics. Microplastics, gets generated because of usage, the friction and other kinds of, operations. No big difference. And as I told you, we are working on the microplastic part. We are addressing it. Certainly, you know, chemical recycling, chemical process can avoid to a certain extent the microplastic part. I mean, there again, when it becomes a fiber, based on the final application, it do create microfiber. So best thing is to jump into biodegradable polyester and biopolymer based polyesters.
Okay. Mr. Ashok Kumar wants to know that what is the intrinsic viscosity and for the PTY yarns, is it possible to make those yarns basically?
See, typically for our staple fiber, virgin staple fiber, people use 0.65 IV. Okay. In our case, we take the bottle we get is 0.78 IV. Okay. Once we process it, this amount of degradation takes place in the extruder. So 0.78 drops to zero point 0.6, which is sufficient for our fiber. Our final IV of the fiber is in the range of 0.56 to 0.58, which gives a tenacity of 6.3 to 6.5, which is much better for a garment.
Okay.
And we do produce, denier right from 1.15 to 15 denier.
Okay. So Mr. Vikas Kumar also had a similar question, so I think it answers his question as well. Now I move on to the question by Mr. Sachin. He wants to ask what is the conversion cost for linen recycling and making a yarn of viscose and the recycled linen 80/20.
Sorry, sir, I think I'm not in that
Okay,
sphere to explain.
fine, sir. Uh, then there are questions very generic in nature, so I'm just skipping those. Um Mr. Amir Sheikh, he wants to know, uh, he wants to understand your view on EPR regulation for the bottle recycling, which may impact availability for the textile fiber.
Good question, and we do have a APR system, and there are many multinational like ITC, as I said, Bisleri, even packaging companies, many packaging companies like Britannia also in touch with us. They're all our customers, and we have a tie-up on the EPR part, and on behalf of them, we do the recycling, and they pay us on a kg basis. It is approved by the pollution department.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's one more question by Mr. Ravi Shankar ji. Can we import the waste into the country for recycling?
Absolutely not, sir. Today,
Not,
as per
obviously.
the as per the United Nations, regulations, no country should allow other
Yes,
countries waste.
yes, that's fine. There are many questions for asking your phone number, sir.
There are
So I
some
think
few exceptions.
I will.
Exceptions like some of the wastes are imported, but
Yeah,
processed within the port and then exported back. Does not come into the country.
right, right. So I think we had completed all the questions. So if any question might have left, so the participant can raise the hand, and we can give the opportunity to ask their question. So I think to sum it up, I may request Professor VK Kothari ji if you want to come forward and maybe ask any question or sum up the conversation. Kothari sir.
Hello. It was very nice to hear the recycling of polyester bottles. And it is probably time that more and more of the polyester bottles or the waste which is being generated because of the consumption society is recycled properly and converted into useful products. Only thing is that probably the hazards which are associated with the recycled materials, especially the food grade polyester bottles which are being produced, are being kept in mind. But I think the cost effectiveness has to be worked on, and probably uh, at the moment it is a lifestyle products which basically gets sold based on the recycled material. But uh, I hope that it becomes also the cost effective product as well, and that would really make it very, very competitive. It was very, very nice listening to the various applications which are possible, and I think we should really look forward to more and more of the waste which is used up rather than going into the dumps and polluting the environment. So, all the best to Mr. Sankar, and hope his good work continues, and we would really benefit all from the work he is carrying on. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm open to
Thank
many more questions, of this. Anytime I can be contacted, and
yeah.
I'm here to explain. And whoever really wants to, visit my factory, you're welcome. And you can log on to Ecoline Clothing, it's our brand. You can find our products listed over there. Whoever is interested, they can always buy the products. And happy to answer. Thank
Okay,
you. Thanks a
thank
Yeah.
you.
lot.
Thank you, sir. We really appreciate your kind gesture and the courtesy. Uh, with this, I now invite our Joint Secretary, Shri Bajpayee ji,
Yeah.
to deliver a vote of thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Yadav. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the NISTI, it's my privilege to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks for this successful webinar. First of all, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our esteemed speaker, Mr. Sankar K, for sharing valuable insight on the recycling of PET bottles and initiative taken by his company for this. Sir, you your presentation enriched our understanding, and lot of praise in the comment section. You can see, and good number of audience attended. At the time, its strength was 98, and in most of the time during the presentation, it was 95, 96.
Yeah,
Sir,
thank you.
special thanks to our participants, textile professionals, researcher, industry leaders, and students for their active participation and engaging questions. Your presence made this webinar a vibrant platform for the knowledge exchange. I would also like to extend thanks to our NISTI organization team, especially Dr. R.A. Lal, NISTI chairman, for his meticulous plan and tireless efforts, Dr. Yadav for executions, seamless executions, and he did, in spite of his some personal issues, medical issues. Thank you, Dr. Yadav, sir. This was you did a fantastic moderation. I would also like to thank NISTI veterans, Professor Kothari, Professor Kusal Sen, and many audience who participated in the question answers. It was the quality of question answer session. Thank you, sir. Thank you all for joining us despite your busy schedules. Let's continue to collaborate and drive progress in the textile industry. We look forward to your participation in the future event. Thank you all and have a wonderful day. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Namaskar. Thank you.
Thank
Namaskar.
you. Thank you, Bajpayee. Thank you. Right, sir. Shankar sir, thank you very much,
Yeah.
and have a pleasant evening, sir. Thank you.
Keep in touch. Thank you.
Namaskar. Namaskar, everyone.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.